Before the game, we caught up with one man who was disappointed not to be taking part, but excited about the occasion nonetheless.
Well, obviously a bit gutted, not being involved. I said that the chairman there and Gary Teal, the former manager, but it's a great opportunity for the boys, to put a marker down for the season and get our season kick-started.
Naismith told us how he had wound up captain Stephen Thompson before the game about the captain's armband.
No, I was having a laugh with Stephen Thompson because I was captain last week. I said to him, don't be nervous, Tomo, just calm down, it's just the captain's armband. He's having a laugh, but I'm sure Tomo as a captain will tell them how to come about games like this. He's played at Wembley for 90,000 and he's played big games with Rangers. If you're in to ask that question to Stephen Thompson, he'll tell the boys how to go through this.
It was Thompson who was involved early on in the match, as he thought he'd headed the Saints into the lead, but for reasons best known to the officials, the goal was ruled out. Morton had the chance to test new goalkeeper Jamie Langfield, who was making his league debut for the Saints. However, the header didn't cause him any problems. They did soon make Langfield work though, as he saved a low effort after a strong run from Connor Pepper created the opportunity, but Langfield was equal to it. The Buddies had the ball in the back of the net for a second time, but the whistle had already blown for a foul by the time New Zealander Cameron Howson had struck. Morton had another chance to test Langfield from a free kick in a good area, but McDonald sent it over the bar. Soon into the second half, St Mirren were dealt a major blow as defender Luke Conlon was given a red card. That left the Saints under pressure, and an attack down the right side almost yielded a goal for Morton, with Langfield having to push the ball over the bar. St Mirren were still very much in the game though, and some good passing movement saw Loney Paul McMullen win a free kick in a dangerous area just outside the box. With Stephen Thompson having gone off as a substitute, Jim Goodwin picked up the captain's armband. He went close with the free kick, but it was pushed away by the Morton goalkeeper. That was to be the last action of the game, with the Saints taking a point back to Paisley.
Yeah, I think we're fairly happy with the result. We're not overly happy with the performance in terms of the first sort of 60 odd minutes when we had 11 men. We've done okay, that's about it. We still look like we need to get going a little bit, but after that, when we went down to 10, I thought we showed a great desire and aggression to dig out the point. We at least showed a little bit of fight and a little bit of hunger, which is great to see in the young guys as well. And we showed really good game knowledge, which has probably exceeded our expectations, but we need to brush up quality wise, there's no doubt. We need to try and get our first win on the board, but coming down here on a Friday night in this environment and a couple of things going against us, it's not a bad point.
The manager went on to discuss his thoughts on the red card.
Yeah, we've only seen it very quickly. It didn't look a red card, but that's a disappointing decision. It's a huge decision in the match. I think in these situations the referee has to be 100% sure that it is a red card, and just felt he's maybe a wee bit quick with his cards. Usually when we have to make a sub that we weren't planning on making, we have to change things around a little bit, we have to change our formation. It changes the whole dynamics of the game for both teams. Don't think it helped Morton in any great way, to be honest with you, because it slowed the game down for them a little bit, but it certainly didn't help us either. So we came down here with the aim to win the game, but I think things happen in football and in the 90 minutes that you can't possibly prepare for in terms of goals getting chopped off and red cards. So over the piece, disappointed. If you'd asked me 90 minutes before the game, now we're quite happy with that and we get our first point.
So looking at the game and looking at the team you had quite a young team. How do you think they handled it?
I thought they were excellent. They really showed a lot of game knowledge, like I said. We've got a group of youngsters here now. Hopefully they can build on this. This could be our catalyst for the rest of the season in terms of coming down here, kicking on against the double header now against Livingston. So we go and assess everybody. There'll be disappointed faces in the squad that didn't get on or didn't get involved. That's part and parcel of football. So we try and pick them up tomorrow and get them going as well.